Rubio.
Oh, Ricky Rubio. I mean, that's just an excellent find. He's been the difference maker. He's been the best guard on the floor tonight.
Rubio getting crafty.
Ricky can be disruptive defensively 10 years later. He's a more mature player.
I always had a good feeling with Minnesota. They welcomed me since day one over here. And when I left, they showed me support all the way through. So I always thought about it, but I never thought it was going to be this sooner. Having Coach Ryan and the team really helped because I always wanted to play for him. We had a really good connection and relationship, and I feel it was the great fit to come back here.
Ricky does things that don't always show up on the in the box score, and he impacts winning in a way where he can help young players grow. And that's what the thought process behind this was. When we talked in my office, it was basketball. And it's basketball and how we're going to improve this team and how we're going to build a winner. And that's our goal here. It's not for getting people that you like in relationships. It's about people that are going to help you win. And Ricky is somebody that does that.
Last year, we were one of the youngest teams in the NBA. And I'm a big fan of having good vets, but I want good vets that can play. We have really good young talent that we're very excited about. But with that, you need veteran leadership. And you need guys that can do it on the floor and that can control the locker room. We just want good players. And when I took the job last year, Ricky was a target for us in free agency. And it had nothing to do with Coach. It had nothing to do with him being a Timberwolf. It had everything to do with him being a two-way player, an elite playmaker, and a guy who's impactful on the court and off the court.
Getting guys that play the way we want to play was important to us. Ricky being a high-level playmaker, it's been documented. We like playing multiple ball handlers. Him being someone who's willing to kick the ball ahead, to give himself up for the group, and not necessarily, just try to make a home run pass, but make a pass that leads to the home run pass. That's important to us. His ability to also impact defensively. I think he doesn't get enough credit for that.
We want the highest end talent that we can. We want complementary players in terms of their ability to play within our system. I want guys that are passionate about this market. I want them to be passionate about this organization. And everything about Ricky is a high-level professional, whether that's on the court or off the court. And we need that. We want that. And that's something that's rare in this league. And we're fortunate to have it on our roster now.
It feels good to be back. A lot of familiar faces, familiar places, and I belong here. So it's good. But it's just a great community where people really care and love you as a person too, not just a basketball player. They love basketball here as well. And it's just a good organization with great people. I wasn't expected to get traded, to be honest. I was in Phoenix and we would go 8-0. Everything happened, but it went fast. My agent gave me some options and I feel like Minnesota was a really, really good option. I feel like home here. I feel like coming back to the practice facility. I see everybody and I know them. I know Cat very well. I know how to really get the best out of him. Hopefully he can do the same with D'Lo and all the young guys here to really help winning. Because at the end of the day, all you remember is when you win. I'm here to really help the team. I know Ryan, the coach who give the players what it's earned. So we have to earn my minutes. If it comes off the bench or if it's starting, I will try to contribute what's the best for the team. If we're winning, I'm not going to complain.
His court vision is one of the best.
I'm proof as a player, but as a person too. And I think that goes both ways and that helps a lot. With everything that happened in my personal life, I think that really helped me grow up as a player too. I was a starting point guard all my career in here with the Timberwolves, and then you have to leave. And you feel like you have to earn again the respect in a new organization, in a new team. I feel like that put me in an uncomfortable situation, but I felt like I learned a lot. I learned from different coaches too. Coach Snyder was really good my first 2 years in Utah. Then Monty really helped me last year to grow up as a player and then come back here as a different player. I feel like I left with something that it was unfinished, I would say. And I feel like I have a chance now to really prove myself again, prove that I can be and help the team to get to a playoff. I believe that there's a lot of talent here that if put together in the right way, we can have a lot of success. The big goal, of course, must be playoff, but at the end of the day, it's not just about this year. I feel like this project goes beyond this year and it's building something really good, special, and I believe we have the talent here to make it happen.